The Russian soldier did everything he could and hoped that the FPV drone would pass him by. Military infantry attempts to neutralize enemy drones using improvised means in hopes of saving themselves, but that's almost impossible. Left without cover, far from their positions, Russian soldiers become easy targets for FPV drones, which are almost impossible to evade. Pretending to be dead on the battlefield is the only option left, but not everyone will be lucky enough to pull it off. The last cigarette in their life before meeting the drone. A Ukrainian drone waited until a Russian soldier finished praying, then delivered a precise strike, eliminating the enemy. Sometimes attempts to destroy a drone can be very strange, such as kicking it. While attempting to escape from an enemy drone, a Russian soldier dropped his combat kit. However, he was unable to escape. A wounded Russian soldier tried to crawl back to his trench, but heard a drone approaching. The soldier sped up, but just a few seconds later, the drone took out the enemy with a direct hit. After a fierce battle, the surviving Russian soldiers returned to their positions. Following in their footsteps, Ukrainian UAV operators launched a kamikaze strike drone. When they saw the drone, Russian soldiers initially tried to flee, but realizing that they would not succeed, they opened fire on the FPV drone in hopes of destroying it. One soldier managed to escape into the forest, but another was hit by a direct enemy strike. After getting lost during the assault, a Russian soldier found himself in open terrain. Ukrainian operators from the Magyar Birds Battalion spotted him using a reconnaissance drone and immediately sent a strike drone to the location. Continuing his movement, he did not hear the FPV drone approaching behind him due to the quiet operation of its propellers. Until the moment of collision, he had no idea that he was being hunted. Ukrainian FPV kamikaze drones have become a symbol of the modern battlefield. In their sights, Russian tanks, armored vehicles, trucks, and motorcycles. A single precise strike turns tons of steel into twisted wreckage. Each drone is an intelligent weapon, crafted by Ukrainian engineers and volunteers. They operate where artillery and missiles cannot reach. Narrow forest roads, ruined cities, hidden positions. FPV pilots work in split-second precision. Their accuracy saves soldiers' lives at the front and stops enemy offensives. Behind every attack lie thousands of protected Ukrainian lives. The drone becomes an extension of the defender's own hand, guarding their homeland. This is a new era of warfare, where technology and courage merge into a single force. Ukrainian FPV drones prove every day that the power of mind and will defeats the brute force of the invader. After receiving information about the movement of a Russian vehicle completely filled with shells, Ukrainian operators launched a strike drone and flew directly into the ammunition depot. At that moment, a Russian soldier attempted to report the drone over the radio, but did not have time to do so. The drone mercilessly struck the enemy target. On September 10, 2025, in the Black Sea, Special forces of the main intelligence defense of Ukraine tracked down and successfully attacked expensive Russian military target. The MPSV-07 ship together with the enemy Black Sea Fleet. The Russians commissioned this ship in 2015. Its cost is about $60 million. Russia has a total of 4 such ships, but one was successfully hit. In this case, Ukrainian UAV operators flew out to check the landing site where enemy operators were likely to be located, from where they had seen Russian drones being launched. Flying inside, they saw a soldier who had apparently become ill and took the drone's impact on his backside. Another reconnaissance drone, which was nearby, decided to fly inside and check whether the job had been done. Closer was the enemy that had been eliminated earlier, and further away was the one that had been eliminated recently. A wounded Russian soldier, returning from a failed assault, was walking near the sea in open terrain, which proved to be a fatal mistake. He was barely walking when he heard the distinctive sound of drone propellers behind him. He tried to take the safety off his rifle and shoot at the drone, but the weapon jammed, and then there was no salvation for him. Ukrainian UAV operators spotted an enemy soldier trying to hide from the drone behind a tree. The operators skillfully circled around the soldier without hitting any objects, as this could have led to a premature explosion. Ukrainian FPV drones go on the hunt. Each episode lasts only a few seconds, a tense approach through air and silence. In their sights are enemy positions. The drone schemes low over the ground, evading detection. The pilot keeps the target centered, adjusting course with centimeter precision. A close-up reveals a Russian soldier's face. He does not yet know that a guided charge is seconds away. No sirens, no warning. Only a feint were in the air and then a sudden flash. The next frame shifts direction. The drone sweeps across a field, slides through trees, passes over trenches. Again, the camera captures a pair of startled eyes that barely register the danger. This is how new frontline tactics unfold. FPV drones redefine combat. Speed, a small silhouette, full autonomy in the sky. Machine gun fire or minefields cannot stop them. Each flight is a coordinated effort of pilots and engineers. Battery, camera, explosive payload, everything calculated for one precise final strike. One by one, the drones hit their marks. Bunkers, vehicles, enemy troops are destroyed. Each short clip proves that modern war is decided not by numbers, but by technology and skill. Ukrainian FPV drones are eyes that pierce the chaos of battle and the steady hand that always finds its path. As the camera records those final seconds, a soldier's face, the fleeting moment of life, and the inevitable blast, war becomes suddenly personal. A Russian soldier who got lost in a field, surrounded by barbed wire and shell craters, was spotted by a Ukrainian drone. Noticing the enemy's FPV drone, he tried to hide in the bushes. But it was too late. The Ukrainian drone flew overhead and made its first throw, which landed near the soldier and wounded him. Realizing that he had failed to eliminate the enemy with his first throw, the Ukrainian operator made a second throw, which clearly hit the Russian soldier in the body.